Hello everyone and welcome back to Real Lego State. Today is episode 3 of our studio update, and boy did we do a lot of work this weekend, so happy to share, see if you guys like it. First off, we now have a stud on our main door. So that was something that I had for a while now, and I figured, hey, it's time to bring these things out, and we'll see more here shortly. So as soon as you open the door, we now have a couple of picture frames here that were gifted to me by some dear friends of ours. So thank you guys, love you for that. They're kind of wartime pictures with the Rand Corps here, and then here we have a TIE fighter. So that's pretty cool. We have gray Lego stud and a black stud against this wall now. So this will be the first thing you see as soon as you walk into the Lego studio. The biggest change you're going to see is directly in front of us, which we now do not have all that Lego storage bin area blocking that window. After building here for a little bit of time, I work, so most of my building is at nighttime, and in the beginning I figured I don't need the windows open, but when I do have time on weekends, it is nice to open the windows and turn these lights off because they can be very, very blinding, and it just drains your eyes after a while. So I figured when I build during the weekends, I can open these windows and the shades up, open the window, get some air in here, and some natural light, which will allow me to actually build. So the stuff that was here for storage has now moved to this side. And if you remember from previous videos, I can't extend these display shelves out because they will run into this area, which means that if that shelf sticks out, it's going to stick out to like somewhere out here, and I don't want to just be bumping into stuff. So I decided that for now the storage is going to stay here, and it does give me a little bit of a chance to display some smaller sets up here, the R2-D2 sets, this little Lego skeleton skull, and then along the bottom is some of the off-fall of these same stacks, but a little bit shorter. I do plan on bringing another one of these shelves down here, maybe, possibly, but for now, I can display the R2-D2 Y-Wing that used to be on the other side of the studio, but is now down here just because it faces the opposite way, and I think it looked kind of weird. Plus, I know I can rotate this guy around, but because he's got all the light mechanisms and all the light stuff back here, I haven't cleaned it up, so I don't want to necessarily rotate that and be able to see it. Across the top, we now have the Endurance and the Lifeboat. So those are all here, along with the Walmart display for Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. This one may end up moving right in that area somewhere, or maybe across the top, maybe in that corner. I don't know yet, but that's gonna move. Still gotta clear out some junk that I have up here. The Toys R Us Star Wars display will stay here. It may end up being down here. We'll have to see how that works out, but that's another thing. Another important thing that I did want to do is make sure that as this grows, I need to make sure that I keep these outlets open. There's one here, and there's one on this side. So got to keep those things open. This area will grow and shrink depending on the needs of the studio. There's a lamp I was talking about, but that's for nighttime. So now this entire wall is open. The windows are accessible. Across the top here, we have all the new storage bins that haven't been used. So for now, I figure they're out of the way. The A-Wing now stays there, and the Concorde's still up there. So we just removed the Y-Wing since it was facing this way. Looking kind of weird. Across here, you're going to see another thing that we added was a TV. So I want to use this mainly as a monitor for my laptop when I bring it in here, so it doesn't take up space on the desk. I can leave the laptop up here, hook it up, just bring down the mouse and maybe a keyboard to the desk, and then I can look up parts, look up mock instructions, builds, that kind of thing on the TV, and it's a much bigger screen, so it'll be nicer to do. Across here now in front of this display shelf, we added, I think most of the sets are still the same. I gotta finish that Millennium Falcon to kind of keep that set going. I got this as a gift from my neighbor when she moved from across the street from us, so it's a really cool laser disc set of the original Star Wars trilogy. And then we have now the Pirate and Castle chess set. Did add a couple things to it just to give it a little bit more of a visual interest, we now have chickens, and there's a seagull, and there's baby Groot, monkey in the tree out of the palm tree and stuff like that. So over time, I'll probably add some more stuff just to liven up the set a little bit. All these sets are still the same for display. You got the Millennium Falcon book, some of the VIP giveaway stuff from Lego. Most of these are instructions, either mock instructions or just regular Lego set instructions. And then these are the large empty bins. Across here, I have my shelves that can be placed in any one of these racks that are adjustable. So we'll keep some of those back there for now. In this side of the closet now, we did keep all of the display shelf parts and pieces, all the adjustable shelf clips there and the racks. And then on this side, I have a bunch of like the recording stuff that I use, some lights and things like that. So, and then this area pretty much has stayed the same. This is still all storage. Eventually we'll figure something else out with this thing. I want to do a built-in so that I can store all these guys as well as all of those guys in here, and I can actually label them and see what I have in each bin. Right now it is a mess, but anyways, and I'm currently working on a new mock, one that was in these bins in the bottom 5, I believe, and I still have them, and I still have some up here. So this is what I'm working on right now. It'll be a nice set, and that's all you guys get to see about this thing. So this will be coming up soon. I'm trying to finish it probably this weekend or this week, depending on how my schedule is and other things I got to get done around the house. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on everything, seeing how the studio now looks, bringing in new things, hanging up these frames, and just giving it an overall better appearance, I believe. Just a little bit more open and more airy in here, especially with the use of those windows now. So until the next time, guys, thank you. Continue watching, and we'll see you next time.